If you're a real estate investor or plan to be, pay attention to what's happening in Paris. Half of homes in Paris region cannot be rented due to energy use. It's this new environmental law in Paris. I think it's going to be coming to America. Hit the plus sign. 43% of all homes in the Paris region fall into 3 energy classes. They'll be banned from being rented out over the next 12 years. Under the Climate Resilient Act, the most energy-consuming homes will be banned from rental starting in January next year, while those that fall into 3 categories, G, F, and E, will be banned from rental in 2025, 2028, and 2034. Part of the reason for this is many private homes fall into banned categories is due to the owners being unable to finance the renovations needed to make their homes more energy efficient, while others would not be able to afford the increases in rental costs the renovations would lead to. As of August, owners of homes classified as in the F or G class have been banned from increasing the rent. So if they're in the F or G class, they can't increase the rent on these properties as well. So those that have the G classification and homes that use more than 450 kilowatt hours per year will be banned from renting their property after the tenant leaves starting next year. What I believe is very likely to happen is that rates will likely continue to rise for people that want to borrow money. So if they're going to spend more to borrow money and values are falling, that is going to put people in a situation in which they likely will not be able to get financed because they do not have equity in the property. So these people in this situation will only have 3 options. 1 is that they move back into the property. 2 is that they list it for sale. 3 is they leave it vacant. And not many people are going to have the ability to leave it vacant. So what I am guessing is that this could lead to a situation where there's a lot more supply in London than there are available buyers, leading prices to fall further. That coupled with increased rates. However, what I'm seeing now in places like Los Angeles and many other areas where these environmental upgrades are optional or suggested, but that wasn't the case 2 years ago. What I think is going to happen is going to be suggested, then it's going to be needed, then it's going to be required, and then it's going to be law. That's what I think is very likely to happen. So if you're a landlord, you're an investor, just pay attention to where you're investing and look at the building codes and see if there's any changes or modifications. Make sure you always have enough equity, enough cash to where you can pivot and move with the times with the uncertainty that is this world, especially when you have people that will change policies and change the rules of the game overnight. Hit the plus sign.